because if it's Thursday, he's got a drought update.
We've got a drought. It is Drought Update Thursday, and unfortunately not good news. And I guess we've been kind of expecting this after going through a winter with below normal precipitation. We saw some improvement. January was heavy, or I keep saying January. January was very dry. December's heavy rains. We saw some improvement in the drought situation, but now we are regressing, basically. So take a look at the status across the state. Very colorful. Colorful colors, in this case, mean drought. That is the unfortunate side of things. As for the numbers, 100% of the state in moderate drought or worse. We are up from 95 to 96% of the state this week in severe drought or worse, and we are now up to 47% of the state, up from, I think, 42, 43 last week in extreme drought. Nothing is worse. Good news. We're still at 0% exceptional drought. Some areas did see an increase in drought level this week, including portions of Southern California from the Mojave Desert down into portions of the borderlands, if you will, down toward the Mexican border. These areas did see one increase from moderate to severe drought, but also in Central California, and that does include portion of our local viewing area, did see an increase from severe to extreme drought. So portions of the Sac Delta region, northern San Joaquin Valley, and then stretching down into the southern Diablo range of San Benito and southeastern Monterey County saw that increase into extreme drought. The rest of the viewing area this week in severe drought. So look at the bigger picture, rain-wise, it is raining from the Santa Cruz Mountains northward, and it is snowing quite a bit in the Sierra Nevada. That is good news for our drought situation, with more coming as well. Again, we'll talk about the chance for some more precipitation locally here tonight, but I do want to point out that the stream of moisture that is associated with the rain today stretches all the way across the Pacific. You can see it north of Honolulu right there, all the way off into the West Pacific. And the next system, which I've drawn in right here, is going to be arriving on Saturday. This fast-moving system is going to come slamming through. It has this tap of moisture to access as some fuel for it, so it's going to get some more rain for us on Saturday morning. The unfortunate part of it is it's going to come through pretty quickly. So the rain that does arrive, while light to moderate, isn't going to last very long. So it's going to pass by pretty quickly, and that will limit the amount of accumulation that we get from it. But we'll take it, I suppose. At this point, I feel like that adage of being a beggar and not being a chooser, or cannot being, you know, that one, that's the one I'm talking about. That applies in this case. Futurecast is showing that light precipitation across Santa Cruz County tonight. There still is a chance of some making it farther to the south. With that said, if you live on the south and east shores of the bay, the chance of rain exists tonight. It's not high, and if we do get anything, it should be pretty light. So maybe a brief wetting of the roadways, drizzly precipitation tonight, and that's about it. So from Santa Cruz County down to around the south and east sides of the bay. If you live farther south than that, the chances are much lower. Can't rule out a sprinkle here and there, but not really any rain that you care about or that is impactful for you. Overnight tonight, a few more drizzly sprinkles may linger around the bay with some low clouds, but as we head into the day tomorrow, we'll scatter out, looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. In fact, your Friday is actually looking pretty nice and warm here on the Central Coast, at least seasonable. Let's get into Saturday, though. I want to talk about that fast-moving system. I mentioned it's going to come through pretty quickly, so here we are at 11 p.m. tomorrow night, and then we go into Saturday morning, and there it comes. So when you wake up, if you're waking up at 5 a.m., we're going to be greeted with light to moderate rain moving through, probably some gusty winds, but nothing extreme, and then, woof, it is out of here by 9 a.m. We're already starting to see some clearing by lunchtime, and we're sunny for the rest of the day. So fast-moving system on Saturday morning promises to bring some good precipitation. I like this new model run that we just threw in there. That looks a little bit nicer, and I think we're going to see some better totals on our Futurecast precipitation. There we go, potentially up to an inch, maybe 1.5 inches in our coastal ranges with that system coming through. I think most cities around the bay will pick up between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. Here's a quick look at your temperature forecast for tomorrow. I mentioned it's going to be warm, or at least seasonable across the region. 64 in Santa Cruz. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly since I'm out of time. 68 in Salinas, 70 in Gilroy and Hollister tomorrow. The Monterey Peninsula, mostly in the 60s after a lot of 50s this week, so you're going to feel a little bit nicer tomorrow. And then farther south, mostly 60s and 70s. Now let's get to that 7-day forecast, and you'll see every couple of days the weather system's passing by, so we'll get a break tomorrow, rain on Saturday morning, a break on Easter, just a little cool and breezy on the coast. Then late Monday into Tuesday, another system slides by. That one looks like it may only impact the northern portion of the viewing area. Another system Thursday into Friday next week. That one's still a little far off, but at least I can see something getting close to us by then. Inland areas, the same timing of everything basically. Rain early on Saturday. You should even get some rain in our southern valleys with that Saturday system. Oh my gosh, somehow that bunny leapt all the way from Sunday to Monday somehow. That's supposed to be on Sunday. Sunday. There you go. Come on, bunny. Those things never stay in one place. Somebody probably tempted it with a carrot. Either way, we're going to watch for several more rain chances this week.
I think he's on a trampoline there.
Looks like it, just over and over.
Definitely springing his legs.
And bounce.